Good morning, everybody. It is 7:15. It's still dark outside, and I've come out here to have a bit of a think on how I want to organise everything. I'll turn you around. Woken up with really irritated eyes still. I rubbed them quite a bit when I went to sleep. As I was going to sleep, they were so itchy. I had to just try and hold my hands. It's like, stop. I've just been inside waiting for yesterday's video to upload, and it's uploaded now. So I've come out here, and the reason why it's so messy in here is because I've acquired quite a lot of stuff, and I just haven't. I've been and I had a little think about how I wanted to arrange things the other day, but I haven't really given it much more thought. So there's some things in here that I've got to go to my sister, and I also just want to have another think about how, things are it's fluid, isn't it? As you use a room, you realise that things work better a certain way. So I have ideas. Sometimes the ideas just need to gel a little bit. So I'll show you what I've been looking at. Excuse me. This I got from an op shop, so I'm going to use that to store more family tree stuff, genealogy stuff. This always used to live on the wall at my nana's house, and when I was down there a few weeks ago, I said, "Oh, do you think I could have that?" And she said, "Oh yes, I didn't think anyone would want it." So I am the one that have inherited the love of spinning from her, so therefore I've got this. So I've got to find a place for her on the wall somewhere. Should be cool. What else have we got around here? Take you around here. Hang on. Right. So this is all stuff that's come from my nana's. Not that. Well, actually, I did get that bowl from my nana. But I still haven't sort of sorted through it. I just sort of plonked it in a big pile. So I think one of the advantages of actually being down with her for those few days is she could show me things and explain to me things and the provenance of them. So for example, this. So this was hanging in her kitchen and it had plastic bags in it. Now, if she'd gone into the home and we were cleaning up the house, I think most of us would have assumed that this was a throwback from the 80s when people used to, make a lot of that sort of stuff. But no. This is probably close to 100 years old, because it wasn't Nana's mother that made it, it was her grandmother that made it. And I had to clarify that with her. I said, "So you're saying this was your She goes, "Yep, it was my grandmother." My Nana's as clear as a bell. She has not lost any memories or anything. So, potentially something could have been thrown away that had some value. So that. Now, she bought she bought these. So when she lost a daughter to, I think it was cancer, and she was not quite 2. And when Judy was in the hospital, Nana, there was just a lot of time waiting around. So Nana started this. So she started that. And I think she also bought, oh, she had these. And then, of course, Judy passed and she didn't finish them. Now, she said she bought these to go with them. And they have aren't they lovely? So I need to find somewhere special to put those because I actually would like to finish that. You know, me and my plans. I believe that Nana's mum made this. Her mum made these. And there's another thing in there that was made by her Auntie Queenie. This is one I think she said either her or her mum made. This is one she said she started and she never finished. That was Nana. Nana started and didn't finish. What else? Oh, another one. What else have we got? Honestly, a handbag. And then just this box here is just all her dressmaking patterns. And honestly, some of them amazing. I'm not just talking about these commercial ones. So someone's made, this is a little boy's shorts pattern that her mother drafted onto newspaper. And the note on the packet said, fits really well. Yeah. So I think, look, this was addressed to my grandfather. So I'll just put that in there. Yeah. One of the other things I got is this old Reader's Digest atlas. I love looking at atlases. I spent ages looking at that. Oh, cockroach. Couch. Don't worry, our cockroaches aren't real cockroaches here. They're actually a type of wood lice. So these paintings used to hang on the wall in one of Nana's spare bedrooms when I was growing up. And I can remember just lying in bed, because you know you had to go to bed by the right time, and just staring at them and just imagining scenes and things happening in those pictures. And they were ones, she said, they were actually paint by numbers that she did. I never knew that she actually did them. And this is just a photo collage montage that she had on the wall with my family. What else did we get from Nan? I've got to find a place for these. So yeah, they're all things that have a value, but to me, and my family. There's a big box down there for my sister. What else? Oh, I've got bags and bags and bags more family tree stuff that she didn't give me last time that I've actually now got to try and sort out and find a home for. Yeah, so the room has just become a little bit of a catch-all for bits and pieces. I'll show you another photo, hang on. I'll put you down here. There you go, there's one. I just need to repair the back of the... So, that is my Nana's mother, and her father, and a brother. So, yeah, Nana's oldest brother. Lovely, isn't it?
I'll tell you that.
Good morning, everybody. I'm sitting here very quietly in the garage because everyone's still asleep out inside the house, so yeah. I didn't film anything here yesterday. I think I did a little shot of the sky and my dad started talking, so then I stopped it. But we had a really, really, really productive day. And yeah, got lots knocked out. Nice to be around family as well. So yeah, but I'll be awake for about an hour, just drifting in and out of sleep because I don't want to disturb anyone. But I've snuck into the kitchen, brewed a coffee, and I just thought I'll come out here because there's this couch I'm sitting on. It's a daybed type couch. It was my mum's, and when her and Dad separated, she left it with him because he was still in their house, and then eventually it ended up here at Nana's, just under in her carport. So it's coming home with me. Won't be today. Dad's gonna borrow a trailer. And there's a few things here for me and Jess that he's gonna bring through for us. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what else we'll be doing today, but a lot of the stuff that's in here at the moment, stuff that people that will probably go to the op shops, been donated. So yeah, I'm now going to enjoy my coffee, and yeah, I'll catch you a bit later. There's a police car across the road too. Hello, I'm home. Ugh. Just gonna make a cup of coffee, and I'll pop you up on the counter and have a chat. see if we can do this. I'm exhausted. I'm absolutely shattered. It's been a really, really big weekend. Oh, I didn't have a very good sleep. We're pretty convinced that the neighbours are on drugs. Not my neighbours, my Nana's neighbours. The house next door to Nana's been empty for ages, and now these people have been clearing the yard and the house and stuff, but they were chainsawing at like 9-10 o'clock at night, and it was well dark. It's dangerous. And then they were still dragging shit up and down the side of their house at 2 o'clock in the morning. I said, the only people that do that are people on methamphetamine. Oh. And then they lit a fire in their front yard this afternoon, which is fine because it's an open fire season. But they must have been burning bloody plastic as well as branches and stuff. And the fire brigade got called on them just before we were leaving. I did try and get a little bit of footage because there were cops across the road. That was quite exciting. So, house. It's all pretty much sorted. It's all cleaned. Everything's been emptied. There's a few little bits there, but all good. And there's some items in the shed for me that my dad's going to bring through on a trailer. And we'll probably do that in school holidays. My son is going to be in town later this week. And so he might like to come for a ride with me down there, and because we'll load the car up with some bits as well. And yeah, Dad would follow Dad, or Dad can follow us back up here. Make a day of it. It was a massive job. We had me, my father, my two uncles and their wives. So there were 6 of us. And yeah, you've always got one bossy one. No, I know he had to be, but yeah, you just sort of flag and you just need to sort of gather yourself, and he's like, right, we need to keep moving. Yeah, so I'm shattered. Digger is just outside somewhere, but I've got a couple of things I thought I'd show you. I've picked this bouquet. It's not really the best in here, but I wanted to dry it in a vase of water. So it's the hydrangeas and these the type of protea type, and they're just beautiful. Now I've already got a cutting of this hydrangea. It's just, isn't it the most gorgeous colour? I love it. So put that back in the vase. What else have I got to show you? Oops. Coffee's going all right. I snaffled this. It's my Nana's salt pig, and look, it's got one of those. I remember this from childhood. Oh, someone washed it, but they didn't do a very good job. I'll give it another good wash. It needs a good wash around the back. What else did I snaffle? Let me check. Nah, not really anything that exciting. Most of the stuff is all been put together for me to bring back when there's room, because I travelled down with my auntie and uncle. So, and my coffee has brewed. It has percolated. Where's my special cup? Where's my special cup, everybody? Special cup. You guys can stop looking now. But we're gonna... Now this coffee is absolutely beautiful, this one. Now this was one of the free ones that I got. And this is Havoc Espresso. And this flavour is River Rush. It's really nice, real full-bodied. So I think I might order some of this. Go online and have a look. So anyway, I've got my coffee. Gonna go and sit down, and I think we're just gonna have a really cheaty dinner. We had very nice healthy food while we were away. But I think I'm just gonna have might make just oven fries. I'm physically exhausted. Absolutely exhausted. I seem to have this grand plan that I was going to mow the lawns after I got back. I don't think so. Nuts.